Well, hello everyone and welcome to Flower Friday.
Hey there.
My name's Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That is exactly right. And today we're going to be making something to go in the center of your dining room table.
Yeah, so welcome everybody. Those of you who are joining us live, we are so happy to have you guys with us today.
Yes, this is our favorite day of the week, of course, Friday for Flower Friday. So y'all come in and get comfortable, get you something to drink, put your feet up, get ready to watch us. Yep, relax, because we are going to make a centerpiece for fall for your table using this beautiful white, big, huge pumpkin.
So when you hop on, guys, if you will, if you're watching us live, just type your where you're watching us from in the comments. Let us know if you are watching us live. You can type live in the comments. If you're watching us on replay, if you will, again, just let us know where you're watching this video from, and just type replay in the comments.
Yes, and I am curious, how many of you decorate your dining room table for fall? If you do that, let me know. Put it in the comments and tell me what you do normally. Do you do like the whole bit and put your fall dishes and all of that out? Do you just do a little centerpiece? Tell me what you do if you decorate for fall. I'm always very curious to hear what people do.
Yeah, I always put an arrangement of some sort in the center of my table, but I really don't usually do all the plates and chargers and all that.
Now I haven't up until last year, and last year I did the whole thing, and I enjoyed that, and I think I may do it again this year. I'm trying to decide, but
yeah, it did turn out really pretty.
Yes, but I would love to know what y'all do.
Of course, I have a 2-year-old, so I'm lucky to just have the centerpiece in the center.
That is the truth, especially because he is something else.
Running wild.
He is running wild. 2-year-olds, and he is definitely a delight, though. But he is into stuff.
He is, for sure. Hey, Mary. Hey, Henrietta. We're so glad y'all are joining us live today. Don't please be sure to share this video with your friends. We're going to go ahead and let you know what we are working with today. So this is a table centerpiece, like we said, but we are still using our 16-inch grapevine wreath base.
Now, you could use a 14-inch, a 12-inch, anything like that would work, actually, as long as your pumpkin can fit in the middle of it. Excuse me. As long as it can fit in the middle, it'll be fine.
Now, this pumpkin, it says, is a 9 by 10-inch pumpkin. I thought it was bigger than that.
I thought it was a 12-inch, yeah.
I did too. But, so, it works just perfectly in the center of ours, and we'll show you, what we're going to do with that in a little bit. This did come from Hobby Lobby. Yep. Any type of, craft pumpkin would work for this.
Yes.
So we've got that, and then we've got a lot of really pretty florals. Oh, I can't wait to show y'all these.
Oh, I love these.
Look at these sunflowers.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all can see the center, but they have gold glitter in the center. So this one's going to kind of be like gold, rose, mauve, those type of colors.
Pinkies. I love the pinks. But these were actually on this huge stem. So these are in the stem department at Michael's, but we just cut them off because, they're hard to cut off. So you will need to really use some muscle to get those cut off.
These are the wire cutters that we use, just the Stanley 8-inch wire cutters. If you have those and they don't work for you, you can break out your big dogs.
Those are our big dogs, and they are great for those kind of stems. Yep.
All right, so we've got
So we've got those. We have some thistle from Michael's that we're going to be using. I love this. We're going to use that. We have some other little fillers from Michael's that we're going to use. We've got those beautiful leaves.
Now these are like a rose gold almost leaf.
Yes.
And this is from Walmart. I think they were $3 a bush. So
yes.
We stocked
and
up
they are absolutely beautiful. I am just really thrilled with these from Walmart. We're going to use some mums from Hobby Lobby. I had to think where I got them. Hobby Lobby.
You've got some eucalyptus.
I got some eucalyptus. We're going to use some eucalyptus.
Speaking of that, we are going to be using some eucalyptus.
We've got this other bush that we're going to use also from, wasn't this from, this was from Walmart. Yeah, this bush was from Walmart. And I just thought that was so neat with the cute little pinky. They've kind of got a mauve color to them, and then these, so we're going to use those. We've got some peonies from Amazon that we're going to use. And these are, I think, in our Amazon, on our Amazon page.
Yeah,
so
our Amazon store.
Yeah, in our Amazon store, so you can find those. They are beautiful. I love these colors. But they actually call these, so if you are looking for them, they call them something chocolate. Something chocolate. So
we'll have to figure that out and let y'all know in the comments.
We will. I can't remember. I remember thinking, well, they're mauve, but yeah, they call them something else. So, and then we've got this. This actually was from Michael's last year, but I'm pretty sure they've got it this year too. This mauve filler. I don't know exactly what you call that, but we're going to use it.
And really, you know, with any of the arrangements,
berry. They're calling it a fall berry.
Fall berry. With any of the arrangements and, you know, the wreaths we make, you can customize these however you want.
You definitely can.
You know, we're kind of doing something a little different today with the rose and the mauves and the gold. But whatever color combination works in your home, that's right. What you're going to do it. And in flowers, you just want some bigger flowers, some focal flowers, as well as some smaller filler flowers.
That's right.
And so Walmart is a great place to get those.
Definitely.
Especially those fillers and the leaves and things like that, because I think both of those bushes, I think were $3 a piece, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty sure that's right, that they were $3. You cannot beat that. No. I'm telling you, you cannot beat that. You also, like she said, you could use an orange pumpkin for this and do, you know, the oranges. Orange and blue would be pretty. So keep all of those in mind that you can customize this to fit you. Let me show you what else you can do. And I was going to show this when we get it done, but you actually could do, instead of a pumpkin, do a lantern in the middle. So that's something else to keep in mind.
I love the lantern arrangements, and we make those just about every year. And that is usually actually what I put in the center of my table, because it just works with my table. It's big,
does.
It's tall, and I love it. So I may use the lantern in mine. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah. So the first thing I want to do is I am going to put in we're going to do this a little different. We're going to start with our biggest, which are our sunflowers. And you have to think about the fact that this is going to be on a table. So where we're normally putting things around the outside in the middle and keeping our stems long, you're still going to keep them a little bit long, but we're going to put them in at an angle. And we're going to start with our biggest flower first. And think about that we're going to have that pumpkin in the center. So I am going to just put this in.
And I'm
going to use my thumb to bring it around just like that.
And we are dipping in our Grace Monroe home glue skillet.
Yes.
This is, you know, our skillet of
our
hot
own
glue.
Skillet,
I would recommend that you use hot glue for this.
I would too, and you can, we'll put a link where you can get the Grace Monroe home skillet.
Yeah, it'll be in the comments.
Yeah. Now I'm going to put this one over to the side here, and then I just use my thumb to bend the flower how I want it. And then I'm going to put this one about, I guess right about here.
I want to tell y'all too, normally, and if you watch us a lot, you know that we normally kind of start on the outside. We are starting more in the center.
In the center, because
we don't want it all full on the outside. We want it more coming in towards the inside.
Yes, because everything's going to be kind of, we are going to have some stuff around the outside, but this, we want it to be more towards where we're going to put our pumpkin or our lantern or whatever. So that's why we're doing it like that. So we've got our main flowers. I call these our main ones because they're, to me, the prettiest. So we've got those. So now I want to add my peonies that I've got, because these are also focal flowers.
Hey, Tracy, we are live. You are watching us live right now.
Yes. So we're just going to put those right in between our sunflowers, just like this. So this is where we're at so far. We've just got those put in.
You got one falling over there.
I do. Uh-oh.
When you lifted it up,
when I lifted it up, it fell.
Yeah, the glue wasn't dry.
Yeah, let me move it a little bit. There we go. And you see where we're normally leaving our flowers out more, we do have them closer to our base on these. So I am just going to move those aside, and now I am going to add some of my fillers. And this was just a little bush that Michael's has that has some little eucalyptus pieces, and then it's got your little heather or whatever that is called there. So we're just going to sprinkle those around. And with your filler, you're going to want to put things in between, but I'm going to start first putting them along the center, just like that, because I want things up against my pumpkin up here, or my lantern, and so I'm going to start by putting these in the center, or towards the center.
This is going to be neat.
I think it is too.
I like these colors.
I do too.
And I love these sunflowers with the gold glitter in the center and the beads.
Yep. And
so
now
pretty.
I've got some there, so I'm putting the other ones along the outside. This one here.
I think I put all mine on the inside.
Doesn't look
Oh,
well.
This is the other kind.
Yeah,
Why
that
don't you
it
see?
doesn't matter. I've kind of got them sort of in the inside, so that's okay. I'm just moving them because everything's going to end up kind of in the center because of the way that we're doing them. So there we go. Okay, and now I want to add my thistle. I think this is so pretty. And you can actually, if you wanted more burgundy, you know, the richer burgundy color, you can actually get these in the burgundy color too, as well as the mauve from Michael's. But I kind of think that for this, I wanted this color. So I'm just cutting these all off of my stem. And I'm going to bring these along the inner side to start with.
These feel dried. They
do feel like it, and I don't think that they are. I'm pretty sure they do feel real, but I'm pretty sure they're not.
Huh.
But aren't they interesting? I just think they're pretty.
Remember too that everything here we're putting in at an angle.
Yes.
So, you kind of almost, and instead a pretty good angle.
Yeah, you just about have to with it sitting flat like that. All right, I've got 2 on the inside, so I'm going to put some along the outside, just like I did with the other. Turn that around so y'all can see. We have a squeak in the floor. Did you hear that?
We have
I'm
a squeak?
squeaking. Yeah.
Is that you?
Every time I wiggle, I squeak.
It's you squeaking.
Yeah, it must be me. Hey, that's what happens when you get old. You start squeaking.
I didn't hear the squeak.
Yeah, I keep hearing it. You know how I am about squeaks anyway.
Yeah.
I don't like squeaks.
So if you're making a 14-inch, or if you're doing it on a 14-inch, you're not going to need to use quite as many supplies. But these 16-inch wreaths are the ones that are from Craft Outlet. We've talked about that. We talked about these for the last few weeks because they are
they're so nice.
They're so good. And once you get your things in there and get them glued in, they're not going anywhere.
No, they're really not. I'm loving these. Got one more, so I was just getting that one put in. Get it where I want to. So this is where we're at. And I see one thing I've got to fix, because this sunflower is in too much. So I'm going to bring it out just a fuzz. There we go. Bring that one out a little bit too.
So y'all let us know what you're working on right now. If you're making anything fun.
Yeah, are you still doing fall? If you sell your wreaths, you're probably starting to do Christmas too. Okay, so now we're going to add some more flowers. I'm going to add my mums. And these are pretty. They're kind of a mauve color. And I said, there's just a pretty color to use with all these colors going on. I love these sunflowers because they've got the mauve and the pink, but they've also got just a little touch of the gold. And then they've got the gold glitter on the inside, so I love that. So I'm just going to put these kind of in between some of my other flowers. And I should have, to be honest, I should have put these in before I did my peonies, but I didn't. So if you're doing these and you're using the same flowers, put yours in before you do your peonies.
Yeah, usually it's largest to smallest.
And to be honest, I forgot about these. So
I did too, actually, or I would have said something.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of moving the peonies on the inside and putting these along the outside more. Just like that.
But when we get everything in.
Yeah, it'll be all right. Tag off.
These sunflowers just really pop.
They do, don't they? And just so that y'all know, next week we won't be live. But the following week we'll have a lot to talk about, I'm sure.
And the thing with these too, okay, so it's not like, you know, some table arrangements, centerpieces, you're just going to decorate the one side. This one, you pretty much want it to mimic
everything all the way around.
Not necessarily mimic, okay, but you are doing your triangle, so you kind of have that even spacing.
Yeah, you got to kind of do that because, you know, you want it to be good all the way around so that regardless of where people are sitting, they've got a pretty view all the way around. Okay, so now we've got some little mini roses that we're going to use. And I keep forgetting about this bush, and I want to use those too. Actually, let's do this first because
I have to find my mini roses. I put them over here, but I don't know where I put them.
Oh, I see a couple. But I want to use.
I got a little pile of flowers over here.
Yep. I just thought these would be so pretty to add with this. So I'm just going to add this right in here. And like we said, you got to do it at an angle.
Just a tad.
And that one only has those 2 burgundy. So anytime you're only using 2, you want to put them diagonally or across from each other. That's going to help you to make it, visually, it's going to look balanced if you have them across from each other. So now I'm going to add these cute little flowers because they are cute. And then we will add our little roses. These have some little berries on them.
And Susan said she loves the blush decor for fall, and I do too.
I do too.
And it is so, I mean, you see it everywhere this year.
Yes,
so it's
you really
really,
do.
really popular.
And I was happy to see a lot of the golds mixed in with the blush, because I love those combinations, you know. So I was really happy to see that.
Well, it kind of, you know, has a modern vibe, but it still has some of the golds and still reminds you of those traditional fall colors.
Exactly. One of my roses. Okay, so now I'm just going to sprinkle my little roses around. And then we'll add our leaves.
And so we're just building. If you notice,
Yes.
we just kind of, you know, we're just building on this until we get it how we want it.
Exactly.
I got my little roses here.
You found them? Good.
I think so. I found them all.
Good.
Maybe.
Hopefully so.
Susan, a lot of the florals are from Michael's, not all of them. We've got a few things. We've got
From Walmart.
Yeah, a few things from Walmart. The leaves are from Walmart, and then
This bush that we're using, you know, the little flowers and the burgundy, that was from Walmart.
And then our peonies are from Amazon.
Yes.
They're the Amazon peonies, which are my favorite
Mm-hmm.
of anywhere.
Yes, they're
got
about
them.
my favorite flower, period, because I love those. Okay. And now, once we get those in, we have this just to bring in some more of the burgundy. So we are just going to sprinkle, this is from Hobby Lobby, and we're just going to sprinkle it around. Just to bring in a little more of that pretty burgundy color. So I'm just literally sticking these down in between flowers.
And they're really cute popping out.
They are.
The top of it. Now, of course, these come on a long stem, and we're cutting those apart. Just,
Yes.
you know, about that much
Yeah.
at a time. Or that's how I'm cutting mine.
Yeah, that works. Except mine keeps trying to come off. And that just makes the pinks pop to me when you've got the burgundy up against it. It just really makes them pop. Now I am just going around and making sure I've got things exactly where I want them. Just turn it towards yourself and look at everything.
Then we're going to fill in with all of our filler.
Yes.
Leaves and things. And once you get all your big flowers where you want them, you can start filling in.
Exactly. Uh-oh. I brought this whole thing with me. And we've got that we can add.
I already added mine, because remember
Did
I
you
added
add
mine
yours?
at the beginning.
Yep.
I thought that's what we were adding.
Yep.
Now I just ended up adding all of it.
That's all right. I haven't added mine yet, but I certainly will. You're just a little ahead.
How many peonies did you use? Just
I ended up using 4.
Okay.
And then I had the little bud that I used. And now I'm gonna add this. And with this bush, I'm just gonna cut it apart. I don't want big, huge pieces. You didn't do big, huge pieces, did you?
No. Mine was already cut apart. I guess you cut it apart.
So I am just going to cut that apart and sprinkle that in.
Susan said, I noticed yesterday that Hobby Lobby has their pine wreaths 40% off. I sure wish they would get some new and different Christmas pick stems and sprays. Yeah,
yes,
they seem
wouldn't that be great?
To always have the same things. But if you're looking for those same items, it's always good because, you know, you can find them.
You know that they're going to have
as long as you get there early, because they start selling out.
They do, yes.
Really quick now.
They really do.
Tom says, I put my latest wreath on the internet yesterday and it sold in 15 minutes.
That is awesome.
Wow.
That makes me so happy to hear that, Tom.
Way to go.
Yes,
good job, Tom.
that is awesome. Yay, yay. That just makes me happy.
Yes.
You just made my day. Okay, so now we've got that in. So now we're just going to fill in with our little leaves.
So I would love to know how many of you guys that watch us, do you just watch just to see us make wreaths, or do you, and do you make wreaths for fun, or do you sell your wreaths? I would love to know that, because I know a lot of you sell your wreaths on Etsy and on your own websites, and then I know a lot of you just like to make wreaths.
Yes,
just exactly. For the fun of it.
So it always helps us as far as, what we need to be making and that kind of thing, if we know those things.
So I'm just going to start filling in with these gold leaves.
That's what I'm doing, and I'm just kind of turning it around as I add them. I love these leaves.
I cannot believe that they were from Walmart and they're like $3 because they're
They are
Really good
absolutely gorgeous. They really are. They're shaped nice and they're just beautiful. And you can use as many or as few of these, you know, depending on the look that you're going for.
These have the tiniest bit of shimmer,
Yeah,
on them, which I
which
like.
goes so well with the sunflowers. I've been wanting to get, I just hadn't had time, but I've been wanting to get to Walmart to see if they've got new fall things in, because I've been really pleased with what they've had so far.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot. I looked the other day at our local Walmart. I didn't see a ton of new stuff, which I was kind of a little disappointed in.
Yeah, because I would have thought.
Unless it's just already sold out.
And I guess that could be, couldn't it? And just keep turning as you go so that you get it, you know, around everywhere. You can put as few or as many as you want. The main thing is just make sure it's even. So if I only wanted to use 4 of these, you know, make sure you've got one here, one here, one here, one there. It doesn't really matter, like we said, how many you want to use. You just want it even. And to do that, it helps just to kind of keep rotating your wreath.
I have lost my stem here to this little flower. It popped off and I can't figure out.
Oh no.
So I'm going to make a new stem for it.
Yep, that'll work just fine. How many of y'all do that? If you have a stem that pops off, do you use, you know, one from another bush or a leftover stem or anything to make another one? Because we do that all the time.
So I'm all about being resourceful when it comes to wreaths.
Yeah,
and arrangements.
We are, for sure.
Anything DIY related.
Yep, it definitely helps to be resourceful.
So, you know what? This is like, I don't even honestly, I mean, we could use the eucalyptus, but it doesn't even necessarily
I know.
need it.
I don't know that I'm going to use it. I was thinking about that just a minute ago, that we got it out because I kind of thought about adding, and I may add a few little sprigs, but
almost out of room. Right?
I know. I don't know that I really need to.
Because you have to think, you're not going to make these as big as you do a normal wreath.
Right.
You're keeping things kind of in the inside. So you're not, you know, you're not bringing it out so much. So you don't need as many material.
Exactly. And I just uh-oh. There's my rose. I'm batting it all over the place because I dropped it off. But now I don't know where I dropped it from. Oh, right there. Okay.
Well, that's what I did with this other one over here a minute ago.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't know where it comes from. Where is that? Well, doggone it, I can't find. Oh, there it is. Okay. I found it. There we go. Okay, let's see if I'm going to add any of my eucalyptus. Are you adding any, or have you decided yet?
I don't think I'm going to. I mean, you could if you wanted to.
See if I want to.
I don't really think I need it.
I could maybe use a little, but I don't know that I want to either. I tell you what, What did I do with those other? Did I put them over there?
What are you looking
Oh, the other thing of leaves.
Oh,
Yes. You were using it. You took them. She took all the leaves.
Well, they're over here in my stash.
I
I
know.
thought they were mine.
No, they're not.
So they're mine to use.
Both
They were in
of
my stash.
ours. Yeah, they're both of ours. I don't need but just a couple, so I'll give it back. Just a second. I think I'll just add more of these instead of the eucalyptus, because that's just one extra thing that I don't have to use for that.
Yeah, and you know, if you like the leaves, I will say the leaves are a lot cheaper than the eucalyptus.
Yes,
so
they're
you save
way
money
cheap.
by
That's
using
what I was
leaves.
thinking. So,
And
yeah,
I'm always good with saving money.
me too. Do you need more of these?
I may need a few.
Okay. I think about.
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like without anything in it.
Okay, and you could hang this on a door. You could hang it as a wreath. If
Yes,
you
you
wanted to.
really could, for sure. If that's what you wanted to do, you certainly could do that. Did you need more of those?
I might use a couple more.
Yes, but you can. And I am, what did I do? There it is. And so this, let's see. Pull those in. Now you can sit it all the way down on the floor if you wanted to. But I kind of like it. It's kind of propped up on the flowers a little bit. Or you could always use a little stand and sit it on a stand. If you're going to do that, I would leave these a little bit around the inside. I would leave them, you know, a little bit higher so that it comes up to about right here. But that's just something else that you could do with it like that. But I'm actually going to use it.
I mean, I kind of like just
this.
the pumpkin sitting
Yes,
in the center.
I do too.
And I mean, if you wanted to put some floral foam there, you could glue it to that, or you could use a stand, like she said, or you could just kind of sit it on there because it sits perfectly.
It does.
On there, isn't that cool?
Isn't that cute?
How neat
Or
is that?
like we said, if you don't want to use the pumpkin, you can always use it as a lantern swag and
And I
fill the
love
inside
the
up with
lantern
pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
But how neat is that? And this was it was really simple to
It
make.
really
It really was.
Very simple and just so sweet. And you could definitely, you know, use these colors like this one that we did. You could use those colors instead if you wanted to use those in the middle. I mean, in the wreath instead.
But
and then use an orange pumpkin. But there's something about white. I just love it, and I love these colors.
But isn't that so neat? And it's different, which I really like.
Yes.
I love, like I said, I always use it for the last several years. I have done the lantern.
So one more.
Not the pumpkin, but had the lantern. And I do that at Christmas too. I love a lantern arrangement. So that's usually what I do. But I'm kind of liking this pumpkin in here.
Yeah, I do too. I'm just going to add that. And just kind of pull some of your things up around the top. That's going to make it balance well. But there you go. Let's see if I can turn the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm loving how these turned out.
I am too. These are beautiful. The colors are so pretty. I love these colors. So y'all got to try these.
Yeah, you'll definitely need to give this a try because it is, you'll be really surprised at how simple it is. You know, you're just kind of going around with them. You do not have to be exact with your placement with these.
No, you don't.
And that's what's really neat too. You really just can't go wrong. And I mean, you can do it in any color combination that you choose. If you want, like she said, the orange pumpkin with the traditional fall colors, you could do that.
Sure.
You know, if you wanted to use a white pumpkin and then have more of just like the neutral tones.
Yes, even with the gold. Or, you know, the golds
you know, some of that, you could do that. That would be really pretty too.
Yeah.
With the white pumpkin. And use some of the like.
And you could, I've got these here, you could add some extra little pumpkins around if you wanted to do that.
If we had some of the little mauve
colored
or rose colored pumpkins, I think those would be
yes,
really
they
cute
would. They would.
We don't have a lot of those. We couldn't find any extra.
No,
unfortunately, but I think
they
would be really
cute.
Pretty in this.
Yeah, they really would.
You could even use the gold. Do we have any of the gold down there?
Oh yeah, we do.
I found these. I don't know if I showed.
Let's see, where did I put them? Here they are.
I don't know if I showed y'all these, but I did find these at Target in the dollar spot. So
yeah,
they were like just a couple $, I think $3
for the whole. Yes, for the whole bag.
So these would be cute
they
because
would
you've
be cute because you've got the gold. I didn't even think about the gold.
Let's see if I can find a stem. I'll
just pop that off. Put another one on.
I think these would be pretty good too.
I think they will.
And just kind of stick them around.
Yes, isn't that cute?
Yeah, so you could do that. You could have a few of those in there.
I love those.
Me too.
I love those on there.
And it's just a little something extra. I mean, if you don't like pumpkins, you don't have to use them.
Yep, that's all up to you. But wouldn't that be cute though? Yeah. And you know, just use your leftover stems to stick in the styrofoam pumpkins. The ones that don't come with stems. That really is cute. I may have to do that too.
And, you know, it's just have fun with it.
That is exactly right.
I'll add one more. Why not? Because I like pumpkins.
Yeah.
And this is why I tell y'all to save your leftover stems.
Save them. That's right.
Because you can make little picks with them.
Yep. We use them a lot. In fact, I've got a stash over here up under everything. Just where I cut them off and save them. I've just got a whole bunch of them. Because you can use them. I kind of like the pumpkins.
Oh, my pumpkin went down.
Yeah.
I moved it.
Just move your stuff. But if you have trouble with it falling too much down, just sit it up on something, a book or anything. You could put it like that's what I do. I usually will just get like a little wood block or something. Yeah, anything. Just sit it down. Yeah.
Because, you know, you can, of course, glue it to something, but I like to reuse things.
Yes, me too. So
I don't do that. I just like put a book down there and sit it.
Yep.
Easy.
Put it on a hymn book or something, you know, right there in the center.
Well, you're not going to see it down there anyway.
No, you're not.
Katie, those white sunflowers, they were from, was it Michael's? I think they were Michael's.
Oh, they were from Hobby Lobby.
Oh, Hobby Lobby.
Yep, they're in the picks section. And these were from Michael's.
Yeah, but the white ones are from.
The white ones are from Hobby Lobby.
Well, thank you, Sharon, for joining us today.
Yes, thank you.
All of you, thank you for joining us live. I mean, it's always way more fun when you guys are live with
definitely,
us.
Definitely. We don't like to talk to ourselves, no.
So we really appreciate you hanging out with us with Flower Friday. We are live every Friday at 4:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. Just a reminder, we will not be live next Friday, but we will be with you the following Friday.
That's right.
And we thank y'all so much for hanging out with us.
Yes, we really do.
This has been fun. I do hope that you will give this a try. And make it your own. Add pumpkins or leave the pumpkins out.
Yes.
Use the lantern. Whatever. It's yours. Have fun with it.
That's right. A lot of people don't think about using grapevine wreaths for centerpieces, but they work so well.
Oh,
they really do.
I use them all the time.
Yes, we really do, because I mean, I'd rather use those than just about anything, I think, for a centerpiece. But so try this. And if you want to see a lot of other wreaths and just all kinds of things, tutorials, we've got them on our website at gracemonroehome.com. Just look in the blog section and you will find, just tons. Tons and tons.
That is also where you will find the supply list. So if you're
That's
looking for a
right.
certain supply list, you can just type in the search box at the top of our blog, and you know,
What kind of wreath you're looking?
you'll find different
tutorial.
wreaths, the tutorials, the supply list, and,
Yes.
and all the things.
Yep, that's right.
Well, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. Again, give it a try. It is fun. It is easy.
That's right.
And it makes a statement.
I think so
For
too.
sure. I think
I
you'll
think
get
you're
some
gonna have
compliments
fun
on
with it too. Yes.
I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we will see you soon.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.